Hey folks, it's me Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having Coors beer, not Coors Light. Had that earlier this year. I'm having regular Coors beer. This is banquet beer. Coors Golden Banquet Beer. So, let's crack it open. So this video is going to be completely uncut. And similar to an earlier video I had this year, I'm just going to drink my drink and talk. So Coors is pretty light in color. I can't think of the last time I had Coors. Prost. It's pretty good. But sometimes I wonder, is it as good as I think it is? Or is it good because I'm having it at the end of a long day? Or maybe I'm just really, really thirsty. Or like in the case of today I had a pretty decent run. So maybe it's because of that. So today's October 2nd. And I forgot to mention yesterday that I have gotten through 9 months. I have done 9 of the 12 months of this year with a different drink every single day. It's gotten to the point where I don't even remember some of the drinks that I've had. It's become a daily ritual. See what type of drink I'm gonna have, gather ingredients, or sometimes I run out to the supermarket and I get the ingredients and I make my cocktail. I've made more cocktails than anything else. So it feels kind of weird a night where I don't have cocktails. Like this whole week, I haven't had one cocktail. Had beers this whole week. So it's kind of, it feels like something's missing because I don't get to my liquor stash and take out some ingredients and shake and strain, as I like to say. But it does give me some time to at least relax a little bit more instead of trying to concoct a cocktail. Am I going right? Yeah. So I've actually looked at some of my earlier videos. I broke down and finally got myself a mic. Some of my earlier videos, you probably could barely hear me. I didn't have any background music. I decided to get background music to make it a little bit more interesting. One of my closest friends says, "Oh, the production value of your videos is definitely going up." I think they have. It's been a fun experience. And I only have 3 more months to go. That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I got this thought last year around Christmas time or a little bit before Christmas time, and I thought, yeah, I could do that. I can drink something every day because I drink every day. But usually I would just drink beers. Like I would drink like so much Chimay, Estella Dom. I'd have Roadford time to time. I really love my Trappist beers. If I were to have alcohol, I would probably have like scotch. My brother-in-law would come over. We drink scotch straight, sometimes shots. So I would drink like straight scotch, maybe rum and coke every now and then. But I didn't even know until this year that I wasn't making a rum and coke correctly. Because it involves lime juice. I was just making rum and coke, like bad bartender rum and coke. I used to drink some vodka too, usually vodka by itself again. I just didn't know how to mix anything. Um, wasn't until this year, and I looked up recipes and got my little bartender book where I, got the ideas of some cocktails, where I started actually making different cocktails, putting different ingredients together, learning what a sour is, learning what a daisy is, making a Manhattan. I always hear people talking about like a Manhattan, or I hear people talking about, what else do I hear people talking about? A Negroni. But now I at least know what it tastes like. Now I have my little bartender book right here. I don't even remember when I got this, and it's come in handy during this year. I'd say that a lot of I'd say like it's hit or miss. Like 50% of the drinks that I have seen in here that aren't or classics I've liked. 50% of them are like kind of ugh. So this has come in handy. My Sip magazine has definitely come in handy. The internet has, as it usually does, it's driven me crazy, because you look up a drink and there's like 5 or 6 different variations of it, different proportions of the same alcohol.
I know, I'm sorry, I wouldn't wait for you to stop.
Well, I'm not stopping this one. This is gonna be straight just talking. So you're in it now. Your voice is in it. I don't know if your body's in it, but your voice is in it. Company coming in for his phone. So, where was I? Sip magazine, daisies. Nah, I just lost my train of thought just like that. CRS, as superfan Jeff says. But yeah, this is like 50-50. Like some of the ones, let's see. Yeah, some of these ones in here that aren't your household names. Like I had this one like blue. Golly, that thing was awful. It was awful. Now there's one Rolls Royce. Orange bitters, dry gin, dry vermouth, Scotch whiskey. I'm thinking about having that next week. I've seen it. Oh, I know where I was at. Internet, and there are 5 and 6 different variations of drinks with different proportions or different alcohols. It's like, well, how is this the same drink when you're changing the alcohol? For instance, like a Greyhound. Like a Greyhound is a gin and grapefruit juice, or vodka and grapefruit juice. Now, how is that possible? That can't possibly be the same drink now, is it? Like a Moscow Mule is vodka and the ginger beer with a little bit of lime. If you switch to vodka with something else, rum, it changes the name of the drink. It's not a rum Moscow Mule, and it's not a Moscow Mule just with something mule with a different alcohol. So that kind of like drove me nuts, like looking at the internet and looking up stuff. But I've kind of gotten like, I kind of got the feel of drinks, having the base liquor, having a sour element, having a sweet element, and sometimes throwing in that liquor to make it a daisy. So I've gotten used to that. I even thought of like making my own concoctions sometime. Anyway, I digress. But 9 out of 12 months. Look at that. Look at that. 3/4 the way. 75% of the way. More than 75%, because today is October 2nd. Yeah, I also said I was going to do my Rubik's Cube for my fans. So let me mix this up. I only got into it because my son got one and got real interested. And I said, well, at least let me learn how to solve it. But he's really good at them. He can can average like 15 seconds, 14, 15 seconds a solve. Me, on the other hand, it's like a minute. So I've mixed it up. You see this right here. All right, so let me solve this. So I use the roux method. Son uses a different method, but uses CFOP. If you look them up, if you look those things up, you'll see what I'm talking about. But he can recognize where to put pieces so much quicker than me. So much quicker than me. Holly. I don't know how he does it. Let's see, what do I have here? Blue. Where's my green? Okay. There you go. So imagine doing that in like 10 seconds, like my son can do. Look, I'm almost finished. Well, folks, stay safe and stay sane. Definitely. Have a good weekend. Hug somebody. Tell somebody you love them. See you tomorrow, folks.